much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. How are you? I'm fine.
I want to take pictures. This way. Sorry. Sorry, please. Hey, okay, it's okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker. Congratulations. How are you? I was just telling His Excellency that I went after the. Leader, how are you? Yes, my colleagues. How are you? Very good. Bad boy, nice to meet you. I like bad boy. How are you? Good. Nice to meet you.
Prince Ma, I am.
How are you, my brother?
Don't touch me. Lift your
Don't push, relax. We are here. It's okay.
Once again, on this day, Friday, the glory of God, the good of humanity, the progress of the people of Rivers State, I hereby commission this magnificent edifice for the legislators of Rivers State Assembly.
Come on.
Thank you very much.
Let me use the legislature side before they invite me. Let me use the legislature.
You furnished it too?
Yes, but
You furnished the place too?
yes.
Yes,
Everywhere's furnished.
from ground floor to the first floor.
All.
Mr. Speaker, I hear you have your own separate
Yes, it's
built
for
for
30
you.
but I have my own.
But then you have an extra one here.
Yes.
Let me have it.
I will, no problem. As long as you are at the governor's rate, no problem. No problem.
The extra one here.
Same
He said I should trouble them. The trouble is not for you. Your thought they got at me. Oh, I have to go right.
Oh, this is really nice.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
And the West speakers, they should use the money to get and maintain it.
The culture of maintenance.
Yes, we agree with your sentiment expressed on the day you commissioned the other one. Legislators are not good managers of civil engineering works.
Okay.
So we agree with that sentiment that the facility manager, because this
You
is
now
iconic.
want to appoint, not you appoint. You collect the money as they put in the budget. And we will not put money there.
There's no doubt you do need a facility.
Yes, the facility manager is needed there. We can.
before I go into that, let me say, and to let Nigerians know that people have called me throughout this morning, all kinds of things, that I went to court against Atiku Abubakar. I want to say categorically, if I had reason to go to court, I would go to court. But I didn't go to court. I just have to say it for Nigerians to know. I have kept quiet. I'm busy delivering dividends of democracy. For my party to win election in Rivers State, people are busy plotting the win election. Rather, people are busy trying to see how they will lose election. If they lose election, nobody should call my name. I have told the candidate, you will lose this election, you win this election because of people around you. Anybody who knows me knows too well. If I was going to court, I was going to court within 2 weeks after the primaries, because it is a pre-election matter. And after 2 weeks, he can't go to court. The legal advisor of the party called me and told me he knows that there's a mischief going on. That he knows me very well. If I'm going to court, it's not those kind of lawyers I would have used. And I don't even know the lawyers. But I want to tell the candidate, it is the candidate group that are doing all these things. Let the world hear. They are the ones plotting all these things, thinking that they will spoil my name. You cannot. Yesterday they said I removed all PDP flags in Rivers State government house. We are supposed to be talking about how you win an election. It's not about this price seekers around people. They are not doing him any favor. Rather, they are trying to make him not to win the election. But if that's what they wish, I wish them good luck. I wish them good luck. But after my commission of project, nobody should say we has started though. But when I start, I've been on my own. They are looking for trouble. When there's no trouble. This man, the first lawyer for my community, he's late. His name is Nyesom Ezenwo. He said, yeah, he doesn't understand this country. That they said, he's not married. People are worried. He's not worried. Oh, Ezenwo does not chop his from mother's food. He's not worried. People are... Wike is not important. Wike is not worried. People are worried. Rivers leaders, they are not you. Wike is not worried. People are worried. My own is to come out to the public and tell the world. Allow peace to... If you say your mother will not sleep, you too, you will not sleep. At appropriate So I'm busy commissioning projects. Tell those who are supporting you to also go and commission projects to win their states. This is my own campaign. This is our own campaign to make our candidates to win election. I didn't go to court. I have no reason to go to court. But those of you who are plotting and put my name that I went to court, for you to come out now to say, oh, you came out to court, shame will be on you. Shame will be on all of you. Tell them shame, shame, shame. Tell them shame, shame, shame. Shame. As he dey see with them, he dey pain them. As he dey see with you, you go bury them. Don't worry, that is for them. And an appropriate time, we'll sing it for them. You see, a man is not talking. I'm doing my work. Leave me to do my work. They are worried. Concocting everything every day. Put this way, social media cannot make you to win election by the people. By the people. Let those who are in Abuja with you, tell them to go home and campaign for you to win election. Leave Wike alone. Leave Wike alone. Leave Wike alone. Enough is enough. That's where that will stop. Now, Mr. Speaker, let me tell you today why I did not invite you here because you're an APC member. I invited you because of the role you played for River State to get their money. And I said, come and see what I've done with that money, part of it. I was one of the last states the federal government refunded money on Paris Club. Nobody wanted to give me because they said I was spoken, they say I'm fighting for PDP. But when eventually, through the late Abakari, who is so rest in perfect peace, did everything with Fashola, the Minister of Works, the letter came to you. You called me and said, my brother will help you. Yes, even though people will oppose, but I will help you. You never demanded a dime from me. Never. Never. I was one of those who plotted that you should not be speaker. I have no regret because my business is not to help your party that time, even now. My business is to make people uncomfortable. So I was supporting, it was in government house, Lodge, River State, in Abuja. When we plotted, you should not go. We plotted. PDP people, governors sold me out. They supported you. Even when we had agreed that the Femi should not go, Lawan should not go. As a party, they went back and supported you. And that was how you made Ndudeli the minority leader. Even when we wrote you a letter, that's not what we wanted. You know, people don't like the truth, but the truth must be told at all times. You disregarded our party letter and made Ndudeli leader. That's who sold PDP. The truth must be told at all times. When I saw them the right day, they said we will impeach Buhari. They don't have the balls. They don't have it. They don't have it. Today they are saying impeach Buhari. Ordinary to override electoral at the current. I told them they cannot talk now. It's impeachment. Let me see who will stand up and say, Mr. Speaker, they think they can use Nigerians up and down. Why you? Something you know you cannot do. Why do you say it out? Why do you say it out? Mr. Speaker, you see, I told you in my house before we came here, I plotted against you. If I saw another way to plot, I will plot. Because you are in a different party. I'm in a different party. Anything that will make you not so comfortable is my business. I feel position. But look, you're a good man. One day you called me. He said, Governor, this is your life. Hey, you oppose me every day and this and that. He said, do you have a name? I said, which name? He said, as an appointment, give me a name. I said, me. He said, me? Are you sure? He said, no, give me a name. I gave you. The person was appointed. You see, it's not about, you see, people do things party. And look at people now. You know, it pains me so much. In 2019, I say, you know, when I see people talking about PDP today, I say, come, what is going on in this world? In the South, well, they all betrayed us. Buhari wouldn't have won 2019 election because you wouldn't have had the spread. But all the states in the South made Buhari to have 25%. River State did not give Buhari 25%. I challenge anybody. Today, I see people talking about PDP. When we were supposed to have won election 2019 under Atiku, River State gave the highest vote. River State gave the highest support in terms of logistics. I say to that anybody, let anybody come and contradict me. And people are talking about PDP that they are loyal. Look at them. So that our party in 2019 election. I told Atiku the other day, I said, you now, all those your governors that you think are good with you, what happened in 2019? What happened? Nobody wants to see this truth. Lie. Everybody. Today, instead of them to plot out to win election, every morning, every afternoon, every night, weekend, every day, weekend. Weekend is not important. Why are you worried? Weekend is not important. Why are you worried? I like weekend to... A big man, no. We get in order for size, oh, big man. So it's just to tell Nigerians, everybody go to your state. Deliver. Operation. It's not to talk. It's not to stay in Abuja. I don't stay in Abuja. I don't sleep there. I'm here every day with my people. I will tell the first people, oh, President, show your report card. See my report card. See our report card. See why you will vote for our governorship candidate. See why you vote for the other candidate. Not to go to Abuja. Mr. Speaker, as we finish here, we'll go and pop out some champagne. Come on, we have done well. Look at the money. See, ask Nigerians, ask your people, the money they gave to them. Account for the money. I can account for the money. See part of the money here. See part of the money. Go to the cancer center before you go. Speaker, you go to the cancer center. You go to the law school, built in less than 1 year. You go to the judges' quarters. Go to flyover 1, flyover 2, flyover 3, flyover 4, flyover 5, flyover 6, flyover 7, flyover 8, flyover 9, flyover 10, flyover 11, flyover 12. Haba. Follow no. Rivers people follow road, now we get. I didn't contest election for you to like me. I contested election to render services to the people of the state. We are proud. Mr. Speaker, see where you are. See where, look at. You know, some people don't have taste. When they will have land, they will build house. All part of the land, even put it together. Look at landscaping. Speaker, when you go, the federal government add money for weekend. They are done well. You know, built by Lubrix, funded by Julius Berger. Look at the standard. Who will not live here? I will not do good law. Tell me. Who will not live here and the wife will not love you? No, tell me. in a good environment, well furnished. What is love? You see your wife petting you and your girlfriend petting every day, every day. Baby, I love you. I love you, is it my mouth? Look at the environment the legislators are going to live in. They will make good laws. They will think well. Everything is provided here. And that's what it's supposed to be. We complement each other. Executive, legislature, and the judiciary. Go and see what we have done for the judiciary. So it is all about action. It's all about commitment to your people. Some people say it's money. It is not money. The little you have, show what you can do. If they give you 1 billion naira, you cannot do anything. If they give you 20 billion, you cannot do anything. So it's not about the quantum, about the quantity of money. It is about your commitment. It is about your passion, your love for your state, for your country. I said before, party does not provide leadership. Leadership is in you. Take me to any party, to the Labour Party, YPP, 0PP, NPP, anything, I will perform. That because it's me. Party is a vehicle that takes you to your destination for you to actualize your capacity. And that's what we're doing today. Every day, commissioning, flagging up. Every day. We're not doing on Monday because our leader will be having 74th birthday. So we honor him that day. From Tuesday again, we'll start. Commissioning, flagging off, commissioning, flagging off. People are dying. It's not my business. You die, they bury you. You die. After the population like that's too much. So we want to see how the population will come down. It's not my business. If you want to die, you die. I have not started politics. All I'm doing now is to deliver dividends of democracy. That's my business. When I start politics, I will choke them. Do you know what I will choke them? They think it was a mistake when I went to read political science. Then I went again to read law. You think I don't want to do it? I will choke them. Some people think say you did something, but them don't know say that Jesus we dey come. Moral, yeah. Nobody gets it moral like we get. So the first people ask me, Wike, where is our money? Ask me. Ask me. I'll tell you go to Transcalabari Road. It's not correct. I'll tell you, we are children from Ahuda, isn't it? Go to Ahuda. You see the donation of Ahuda Road. I'll tell you go to any member's place. Saku want to corner. Not so. Now the speaker was with us 2 days ago. I hear secondaries cannot go home for campaign. I've told the to come. Go and finish and then he will say he can go home and campaign. It's my job to make it possible for them to go home. When you go home, you meet with your people. If they love you, they love you. They don't like you, it's not my business. You can't kill me because your people don't love you, it's not me. So if every public office holder, particularly the executive, can account for the money we have gotten, Nigeria will not be like this. The only problem I have, even the naturalists, they are really deceived. Stories, Muslim, Christian Muslim, native doctor, this and that. Is that our problem now? Is that our problem? At that problem time we'll talk politics. We need leadership to move this country forward. And people like you, because you did not play politics or party. There was nothing that was not done to make sure that money didn't come to us. So I said, look, you must come and see part of what we have used that money to do. You go around here, you won't stop here, go around. When you go around, you compare and contrast as those who write exam, compare and contrast. And then you go inside. I will not mention somebody's one governor's name, I will mention him. We want to commission a project. I got there. They say it's an estate. My brother, cement, it was nothing. No tile, no furnishing, nothing. Grass is everywhere. Look at where you came, like Oyibo land. Look at Oyibo land. This can compare to anywhere in Europe. Who doesn't like good thing? Even you now, you told me the boss, if you wish now, if they can find you a place, I say no, it's not available. It's not available for people like you. It's only available for our people here. You know, so I invited you here as a man who supported me to get money. And so you don't say, the money I helped you to get, what do you do with it? Come and see. Seeing is what? Seeing is what? Come and see what I've done. Part of the money. You must not go, you must drive. You go to law school and see the 7 wonders of the world. 7 wonders of the world. To be built in less than 1 year. Where has it happened? If you didn't dare, you didn't dare. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing. God has given us that intellect. God has given us that capacity. Some of you can have first class. Use the first class to show you have capacity. Not so. You can have one class, you can do a mumu now. It's not true. It's not I have first class. I made first class. What's my business? It's their own. You should use it and show capacity. It's not to say I have a class. And so, what do you use it for? Nothing. Nothing. I will reply some people very soon. Not now. I don't want you to be here before I reply them, because you too, you are looking for trouble in my family. So I'm being very, very... I invited as my friend. If I wanted to invite you as ABC member, I was going to a national chairman to allow me to invite you. But this one I invited as my friend, as a man who contributed to what I have achieved today. I said, you are part of this story. And God will not allow me to abandon those, forget those who have supported me one way or the other to achieve what we have achieved. Speaker, I beg, let it come. Talk to reverse people. Commission people will go pop champagne. Well done, where? Well done, where? Thank you, and God bless you.
The Speaker of the Rivers State Assembly, there's nothing in our lexicon like the lower chambers. What we have is a bicameral legislature that is equal with the Senate and the House. I thought I would mention that there because it's an often repeated phrase. So you're not alone, but it's always good to correct misconceptions. So I say good afternoon. And let me very quickly start off my remarks by thanking the governor, my friend and brother, for a confession that has been known to all forever, that you plotted against me. It is the irony of life, and indeed very interesting, the twist of fate, that those who you sat with to plot against me are the same people that sat together at your primaries to plot against you. So plotting is not necessarily a new thing in politics. But what is constant is that in politics, there are no permanent enemies, there are no permanent friends, but what you have is permanent interests. And by God's grace, this one that you have started, this journey that you have started that you and I both know shall be permanent. I didn't hear you say permanent, the governor. It shall be permanent. Please choke them. I say choke. I say choke. I'm trying to speak like you. I was in the United States about a week ago when His Excellency called me just to follow up on our previous conversations about coming to do this commission. Because of who he is and what he is to me, it did not take me I did not have to think hard to cut my vacation short and come home for this. My presence here today, ladies and gentlemen, is... But before I go there, let me, because I remember His Excellency was talking about, and I was very impressed. You fly over 1, fly over 2, fly over 3, fly over 4, and I think if I heard you correctly, you stopped at fly over 12. And that's very impressive. But Your Excellency, if you come to Lagos, you will be counting flyover 1 all the way to flyover 1,000. And that's a fact. If you didn't dare, you didn't dare. Your Excellency, you are pretending that you're on your phone. Listen to me. Put the phone down. Listen to me. You know, that is the fun of being the speaker and the number 4 citizen. When you're in a gathering like this, you get to speak last. And therefore, His Excellency cannot even come back to reply me. That's the advantage I have. So listen to me and listen to me very carefully. My presence here today is, among other things, a repudiation of those who believe that political differences justify vicious assaults on the humanity of others. I am here to tell them that even though Governor Wike and I may belong to different political parties and come from different cultures, we are united in our desire to see a peaceful and prosperous Nigeria. And we are joined at the hips in our determination to stand together against those who wish to destroy our country by practicing politics that amounts to nothing more than a frenetic appeal to anger, fear, and resentment. Ladies and gentlemen, at every significant juncture of our nation's history, this city of Port Harcourt and the people of Rivers State have played influential roles. As it was in the beginning, so it is now. At this critical stage in our history, when the choices we make about politics and governance are likely to reverberate long after all of us here today have left the scene for others who are coming behind us. It is providential that at this moment in time, Rivers State is governed by none other than His Excellency Nyesom Ezenwo Wike, a tested administrator and politician par excellence, who practices politics of courage and conviction, and has proven time and again his capacity to govern with vision and with competence. Today we have gathered to commission the official residences of the Rivers State House of Assembly members, and this project intends to ensure that the legislators who make laws for the people of the state, who hold the executive to account, and advocate for the people's interests can function in a conducive and convenient environment. It is a worthy achievement that will long impact the performance of the legislature in this state and stand to the credit of the men and women who envisioned and executed it. When I drove in, quite honestly, I looked around very briefly, and I couldn't help but notice the splendor of the estate, the beautifully manicured lawns, the serene environment, and what appears to be quality artisanship and the appurtenances that are around. And I nodded in silent appreciation and marveled at this incredible achievement. I saw pictures of the before and I saw the after. And I couldn't help but notice during the 3-minute video that was shown on the screen where the governor, when I think this place was just at about 20-30%, was going around inspecting. Many might see that as just, yeah, people inspect every day. He came on inspection. But I could feel the passion that when he was inspecting, you can see these things through the lenses, through the screen. That the passion was not so much for the building, which was amazing in itself, but for the people who he was actually building for, and that is the legislators. It is this cooperation between branches of government actually lies at the heart of every successful experiment in democratic governance. The Westminster parliamentary system sought to achieve this cooperation by embedding the executive within the legislature. In our own system, both institutions exist independently of each other. This independence, coupled with mutual respect between both arms of government, is the best way to ensure that the public interest takes preeminence in the consideration and implementation of public policy. Ladies and gentlemen, the highest test of our democratic experiment lies in our ability to deliver policies and programs that improve the lives of our people. And we achieve this objective by building ladders of opportunity that allow them to achieve the highest aspirations of their hearts. Now, if we can accomplish this, we have justified our public service. But if we fail, then nothing else will matter. With this project, His Excellency Nyesom Ezenwo Wike has demonstrated his recognition of the vital role of the legislators in a functioning democracy. It now falls to the present and future legislators to live up to the high expectations of their office and justify the confidence reposed in them. For the legislators who will use and benefit from this estate, these houses now stand as a debt that you owe the people on whose behalf you serve. Let it be that every hour you will spend in these residences, you devote your mind to the service of your people and to doing that which will ensure the survival of democracy and the upliftment of Rivers State and continued peace and progress of Nigeria. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and privilege to commission these official residences for the members of the Rivers State House of Assembly to the glory of God and in service of the people of Rivers State. I applaud the governor, His Excellency Nyesom Ezenwo Wike, for this accomplishment, and I congratulate the Speaker, Right Honorable Ibani, and all the members of the Rivers State House of Assembly. I believe that when the governor finally chokes them, The members of the State Assembly will be coming with him to where he is destined to be. We await you, Your Excellency, and very eagerly too. Do not let anybody, let me build on what you have said. Do not let anybody intimidate you. At the appropriate time, you will tell them. You will choke them. God bless you. God bless the government and people of Rivers State. And God bless our Federal Republic. Thank you very much.